Hi everyone, JimmyHouse252 here. I'm sorry about all the instructions tonight, it's bloody driving me balmy. Right, first thing my bus picture falls down, then my phone keeps sending me these notifications saying your device is corroded and everything, and your antivirus defection is thing. I said, oh shut up. Right, so sorry about all the delays guys, but now I'm going to get on with the video because I put my phone on vibrate so I can't hear it now. Right guys, Titanic collection I'm going to do for you tonight. Thanks for subscribing to my channel guys anyway. 41 subscribers now, it really means a lot. Right, I'm going to upload more videos. Right, so I'm going to do my Titanic collection tonight, which I'm going to show all you guys what I've collected over the years for my Titanic. So I absolutely love the Titanic. That's my favourite ocean liner of all time. And plus also, stay tuned for the 21st of November. So I'm also going to upload a story about the HMHS Titanic. Because that will mark 107 years since that liner sank. So stay tuned for that video guys, that's going to be on the 21st of November 2023. So stay tuned for that guys. I'm going to get you on with the Titanic collection tonight. Right, first item. Right. First item on my Titanic collection guys is this. It's a scale model of the Titanic's wreck on the Atlantic Ocean seabed. Because that's where she sank, in the middle of the North Atlantic. So this is her on the seabed. Right, this is after she went down, I think about 2-3 years after she went down. I bought this on Wish for £8. So I've had this for quite a few years now guys. I've got the bow section here. I've got the stern section there, which is there you can see, and the bow section is here. Right, I've got 2 funnels on this ship, so it's not really Titanic because I know when she sank all the funnels went off when she sank, but it's got Titanic on the side of here, so it is the Titanic, but it's just not the right one. But I've got the bow embedded in the seabed here, which she is on the ocean floor. This sank on the 15th of April 1912 this sank. So I've got 2 funnels up here. And then I've got the 2nd and 4th funnel down there on the seabed. I've got the 2nd and 4th funnel on there. Right, so that's my wreck of the Titanic model guys. I've had this for a good number of years now. Right, so that's my first item. Hope you like it. I'm really pleased with it. Right, next item guys is this here. This is a little model of the RMS Titanic. Little model of the RMS Titanic guys. This is when she was sailing. It's got the white Star Line flags up here and there and there. All 4 funnels. Which have 4 funnels. I'll be doing a video on this guys. I'm going to go with the life and death of the RMS Titanic. So stay tuned for this guys, because I'm going to do a video on this ship. Right, see, RMS Titanic on the bottom there. The name of the ship. Titanic on the side of the bows here. So this is a little scale model of the Titanic, which I'm going to do a video about. I'm really pleased with this. Because I've got 3 more model ships, but I'm going to do more videos on. I'm going to do... excuse me. I'm going to do the story of the RMS Titanic, which I'm going to do on this one. Then I've got the HMT Olympic, which is Titanic's sister ship, the oldest one. I'm going to do a video on her. Then on the 21st of November, I'm going to do the story of the HMHS Titanic, because I've got a little model of the Titanic as well, so it'll mark 107 years since she sank. So that's another video I've got planned in the pipeline. And I've also got a little model of the RMS Lusitania as well. So I'm going to do a video on her as well. Sadly, was torpedoed in World War I. So I'm going to do a video on her as well, guys. So stay tuned for them videos. Right, on with my Titanic collection, guys. Right, next item is this. A really, really big, massive model of the RMS Titanic. I got this for my 22nd birthday in 2012. So that's 100 years since she sank. It's a bit dusty. So that makes 100 years since she sank. So I got this on my 22nd birthday, guys, for my mum and dad. And I've kept it ever since. It's had a bit of wear and tear on it, guys, because this mask has been sellotape together because it broke when I moved. All 4 funnels again. It's got little lifeboats on the side of it here, guys. Little lifeboats there. And on the back there, Titanic in 1912, because that's when she sank. So that's another one I've got, guys. So I've had this for 11 years now, guys. I've had this for 11 years. So that's another one of my items. My next item for my Titanic collection is this. Whoops. Is this. The Heinz book for RMS Titanic 1909 to 12 Olympic class, the Owner's Workshop Manual. I bought this from W. Smith Books in town a few months ago. So this gives me information about all the Titanic. So I've been getting a bit of information from the Titanic on this, and also a few other books I've got as well. It's got Titanic on the front there. See? It's all the information about the Titanic, guys. See? We're figuring it out into everything. All about the Titanic, guys, that is. So that's another item I've got from my Titanic collection. Next item from my Titanic collection, I've got this. Which is a book, massive book, what my brother got me. Right, Titanic and her sisters, Olympic and Britannic. So I've been getting information with Britannic and Olympic and Titanic out this as well. Our sister covers all the ships in the Olympic class. See? Titanic's up there. That's the top one. They've got Olympic there. They've got Britannic there. So I've been getting information about the Britannic as well out of this. So that's going to be another video on the 21st of November. See? It's got all the details about the Titanic, when she struck the iceberg and everything. See? All the information about her. And also all the other Olympic classes as well. See? Pictures as well. And also what they look like in the interior. So that's another item I got. That's another item I've got in my Titanic collection. But that covers all the Olympic class of ocean liners. Right, next item is this. This is the book I'm reading in a minute, guys. It's called The Honesty of Glass, The Life and Loss of the RMS Titanic. So this is the book I'm reading in a minute. This tells you the complete story and also other bits what's happened when Titanic struck the iceberg on that fateful night on April the 14th, 1912 on a maiden voyage from Southampton to New York. And I'll tell you one thing, guys, this book is worth a read. It's very, very interesting. And also it tells you uncool things about the disaster as well, which I'm really, really intrigued by. So I'm really enjoying this book. See, it's got everything in it, guys. Everything. See, everything in it. So I've got that. I'm up to, whoops. I'm up to there on this book so far, guys. I'm up to page 23, which is there. I'm up to there so far. So I'm reading the book slowly. It's definitely worth a read, guys. So this is another one in my collection. Right, next thing in my Titanic collection is another book, and that is this one. This is another book about the Titanic as well, guys. So this is called The Mammoth Book of How It Happened, Titanic, Complimentary Accounts from Survivors and the World's Press. So That's another book about the RMS Titanic, guys. And I got this a few weeks ago. So I'll be reading this as well, guys, when I finish my LCD glass. See, everything about the RMS Titanic and also survivors as well. So that's another book that I'm going to read after I finish on the sea glass. So that's another thing. Next thing, I've got another 2 books from the Titanic, which are these 2. I've got this one, which is the Titanic, which is how it sank and everything. Sorry. Oops. So it's another book I'm going to read after On the Sea of Glass. See? Everything about it. With its construction, sailing, how she looks like on board. And all pictures, and eventually when she sank as well. There. Pictures of her as well. So I'll be reading that as well after I finish On the Sea of Glass. So that's another book I've got. And this is another book I've got as well. This is similar to my one I've already showed you guys, but it's just different. Because it's got the Titanic on the front cover there. And this is actually a workshop manual of how she works and everything, like big boilers, how she was laid out, all designs and everything about her. See? This is like the workshop manual of Titanic. And all pictures of her as well, guys. So that's another book I've got. Right, next one I've got in my collection of my Titanic is this. I'll have to turn around the camera to show you this. It's this here, guys, which is on there. I'll zoom it in so you can see it. There you go, guys. That's another thing I've got for the Titanic. And this is a tin picture of the Titanic, the world's largest liner, White Star Line, Southampton to New York via Sherborne and Queenstown. So that's where she was going when she struck that iceberg. She was going from there to there by Sherborne and Queenstown. So that's another collection of my Titanic. But I couldn't show you that over there because I had to take that down because it's screwed in my wall. So I just thought I'd turn the camera on and show you guys. That's another one. That's 10. Right, so that's another one on my Titanic collection. Right, I'll show you more of my Titanic collection now, guys. Put my camera down again. Whoops. Right, next one I've got for the Titanic is DVDs, which is this. This is a free DVD collection of the RMS Titanic, guys. So, in this one I've got 3 DVDs. I've got Titanic the Aftermath of the Disaster. I've got that. I have got Titanic Aftermath Part 1, and that's Titanic Aftermath Part 2, which I already showed you. And this one is Titanic Atomy of a Disaster. When she struck the iceberg and everything, and when they're going to explore the wreck and everything, so that's really good as well. Right, next thing I've got from my Titanic collection, guys, is this. It's another 3 DVD box set of the Titanic. It's just developed on the Titanic. Is this? I've got the Titanic from the Abyss Volume 1 and 2, which are that's Part 1. Setting the Record Straight. That's 1. That's Volume 2, Answer from the Abyss Volume 2. Understanding the the tragedy that still haunts us today. And then the other one I've got is this one. Titanic, the investigation begins. And this is raising a section of the Titanic's hull. So that's another 3 DVD box set I've got, guys. Next thing I've got from the Titanic collection is this. It's when they're exploring the wreck of the Titanic at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean. And she lies in complete darkness at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean. It's deep inside the Titanic, bringing the legend back to life. So that's when they're investigating the RMS Titanic on the ocean floor. So that's definitely good. I like that DVD. It's really, really good. It's interesting as well. Right, so that's another one I've got. More DVDs I've got on the Titanic is these ones. I've got this one, Titanic: A Night to Remember. This was the original film from 1958. This one's in black and white, but this film really is good. It's the original one. It is in black and white. It really is good, and I really do enjoy watching this. Yeah, I bought this from CEX in Sound a few months ago, I believe now. But that is worth a watch, guys. A Night to Remember. It's the original Titanic movie, disaster movie, and it was launched in 1958. So that's the original one. Next one I've got is this one. Titanic: The Love Story. And this one was released on DVD in 1997. But I bought this one in 2012 as the 100-year anniversary one. She went down in 1912, and I bought this in 2012, so that's exactly 100 years since she sank. And this one stars Leonardo DiCaprio as Jack Dawson, and Kate Winslet as Rose DeWitt Burkhardt, the young lovers who was in the Titanic disaster. And sadly, Jack lost his life in this movie, but Rose survived. So that's Titanic: The Love Story. Next one I've got is this one, Saving the Titanic. My brother actually spotted this one for me, which I think is really pleased with him. He actually picked this out for me. It's on 14th of April 1912. A team of engineers currently attempted to keep the RMS Titanic afloat. So it's basically it's about the crew members of the RMS Titanic who kept the lights on for Titanic for so long during the sinking. So no Titanic sank in 2 hours and 40 minutes in the early hours of the morning on 15th of April 1912. So this is their story of the engineers that kept Titanic afloat as long as they could. So that one's really good as well, guys. It really is a good movie, is that. So that's another one. This next DVD I've got is not a true one, but it's good anyway. And that is this one. Raise the Titanic. It's a false story. This was released in 1985. Yeah, but this is a false story, guys, because when they raised the Titanic, she came up whole, and we all know that RMS Titanic split in half when she sank. So this DVD and film is not a true one, but it's a good movie all the same. So that's another one of my DVDs I've got, guys. I think that's all my DVDs I've got now, guys. So I've got a couple more to show you guys. That'll end the video there. Right, this next one I've got for my model for the collection of my Titanic is this. It's a picture of me as an officer on the RMS Titanic near the Grand Staircase. This was taken in Scarborough a few years ago. And it's me dressed up as a Titanic officer near the Grand Staircase, guys. So I don't know if you can see that, but that's me. That's me dressed up as a Titanic. So when I did that, I actually felt like I was in the Titanic that day. But even though I'm not, but I felt like in that day I was. Because that's when I was dressed as an officer in the RMS Titanic near the Grand Staircase. And this was taken in Scarborough a few years ago. So that's a picture of me with the Titanic officer in uniform on. I really enjoyed having that taken with me because I'm mad about Titanic, guys. So that's why I've got a load of stuff about Titanic. Right. Three more things to show you guys and I'll end the video there. Right, next one I've got is this one, guys. And this is a little picture of the RMS Titanic back in Southampton on a maiden voyage on the 10th of April 1912. She was leaving Southampton in this picture, see? She's leaving Southampton. This is when she was preparing for a maiden voyage on the 10th of April 1912. But sadly she didn't make it to New York. She sank on the fourth day at sea she struck the iceberg at 11:40 PM ship's time, and she went down in the early hours of the 15th of April 1912, and it took her 2 hours and 40 minutes to sink. So that's a really good picture of her departing Southampton on the maiden voyage. Right, I've got two more pictures to show you guys, then I'm going to end the video there. This next one I'm going to show you, I bought this today. Is this. Bloody hell, it's heavy. Heavy thing is that, guys, but that's the thing I bought today. And I think that is really, really good. Because it's a 3D picture of the Flying Scots, of the Titanic, which is there. It's a 3D version of the Titanic. See? Titanic, picture of the Titanic there in 3D. Then White Star Line at the bottom. Liverpool to New York, but that's not true because she didn't sail from Liverpool, she sailed from Southampton. But she was christened in Liverpool, guys, so I bought that today, guys. So that's another one of my Titanic history. And then my last picture I'm going to show you, this one's from the living room, so I'll have to put this one back when I finished it. Is this big beastie. Whoa. Is this big beastie? This is a really big picture of the RMS Titanic at the last sunset. The last sunset, the 14th of April 1912. Before she struck the iceberg on the night. So this picture is really good, guys, because it marks the last time Titanic ever saw daylight. So I really did like it. I really did like that, and I bought that. I think I bought this nearly 6 months ago. Right, but I've been saving this one, guys, because for the new place. That's got a private place in the living room now, above the fireplace. And I think it's really good because it's the last time Titanic ever saw daylight on the 14th of April 1912. Right, that's my collection of the RMS Titanic, guys. So I'm going to wrap the video up there, then I'm going to upload it onto my YouTube. Right, so thanks again for my 41 subscribers, guys. It really means a lot to me. Right, thanks for my, like I said, thanks for my 41 subscribers. I'm hoping I'm going to get more subscribers because I want to build my channel up. So, please give this video a like. I welcome comments, I read them all anyway. So I welcome comments. And also I hope you enjoyed my collection of the RMS Titanic, guys. No, sorry, I've got a few more things to show you from Titanic. Hang on. Yeah, I forgot about these. These are just replicas though, guys, not the real things. Right, this is a paper. Dated the Tuesday, the April the 16th, 1912. And it's all about the Titanic. See, the Daily Mirror. Disaster to the Titanic was largest liner sinks after colliding with an iceberg during a maiden voyage. And you see Titanic starting in Southampton there. See, all about the Titanic. That's a bit more about Titanic in there. And I think that, oh no. Yeah, that's a bit more about the Titanic on that page. And then 2 pages, that's a bit more about the Titanic. And this is all I've got about this is what I've got about the Titanic as well. Oh yeah, that's the route she was taking as well. See? That's the route she was taking there. That's the route she was taking between Southampton and New York. She sank there, where the cross is. She sank there. Right, so that's that one. And again, these are replicas, guys. And I've got all replicas in there about Titanic as well. Boarding tickets and everything. I don't know if I can get these open. Ah, yeah, there you go. I've got them open, guys, so I'll show you, get them out and show you. Oops. There we go. There we go, guys. That's some information about the Titanic and how she looks inside and lifeboats and everything. And that's some information about her. That's that one. Right, next one is this is an identity certificate, guys, of the person that sailed on the Titanic during the maiden voyage, and that was this guy, and he was called Percy Polo. So that's the passport to get on the Titanic. And this is the thing about the Titanic, guys. See? It's White Star Line, Royal and United States Mail Steamers. First sailing of the latest addition to the White Star Line fleet. The Queen of the Ocean, the Titanic, which is there. How she was, Saturday, April the 20th at 12 noon. But she actually sailed on the 10th. And that's how much it would cost to get on her. Tickets for sale here. So that's the thing about the Titanic sailing from Southampton on a maiden voyage to New York from Southampton. Oh, and this is when Titanic was launched, guys. A little bit of information about when Titanic was launched. Launch of White Star Line Royal Mail triple screw steamer Titanic at Belfast. Wednesday.